What's going on, Chattanooga? It's your girl, Zainab K here with Brewer Media Group, and joining me are the new powerhouse women behind Style and Stage Rental, a new event in rental business making its mark here in Chattanooga. So I have Miss Sherry Hutchins, I have Miss April Lloyd, and Miss Angie Adams. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. How you doing?
I am doing well. And also, you guys are part of the Brown Girls Can Festival this week.
Yes.
Oh my God. How does that?
It was nice. Well, we had it last night, and it was a success, I believe. We actually sold out, so that's good. I'm happy about that. And the speakers and the just the whole thing, the feel that we was trying to give, which was to make sure you take something away, keep that conversation going. Hopefully, you met a friend that you have some type of you can relate to a story.
Yeah.
So then you walking away with able to maybe call that person or whatever, and not just that. Maybe continue the conversation with Dr. Henderson. We have a lot of things that we have to unpack as entrepreneurs and especially as women, trying to make sure we're balancing life. So it's so important.
Yes. Now, you guys are celebrating a lot. Not only being a part of this festival, but you guys had your ribbon cutting.
Yes.
How does that feel? Okay, Styled and Staged Rental is... Staged and Styled, my bad. Staged and Styled Rental is in full swing
You
right
said
now.
it right the first time. Styled and Staged.
Okay,
Yep.
Styled and Staged, y'all. My bad.
That's okay.
Style and Stage Rental. I have it right here in full swing. How do you guys feel about that?
It feels amazing. It feels even just extra special because the three of us have worked so hard, just starting out in June with literally nothing. We all got together and we were like, okay, we got to start collecting inventory, and that's without even having a storefront. So the ribbon cutting on Tuesday was just such a good feeling that we had, having a place where people can come see what we've done and what we're going to be doing. So we're excited.
Yeah.
Now,
I think it's finally sitting in for me. It's just, I've been going, because I don't just do Styled and Stage. April and I are with Three Ladies in a Plan, so having to get all of that together. So sometimes that we just had the coaching and cocktails.
Yes. I
have to balance things and make sure that I'm keeping stuff in perspective of my life. So I'm kind of soaking it in. I think later this on Saturday we're going to have our open house, and I think after that I can just. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah, maybe.
now, y'all got to take a look at their website and all the stuff that they got. It gives luxury feel. It's very nice. Just go ahead and check out their stuff. This is at styledandstagedrental.com. Okay,
Yes.
you guys. But tell me how you guys met, how this idea even came about, and how you guys came to be partners.
Well, I guess I'll be the person. So I'm the visionary behind everything as far as from Three Ladies to Styled and Stage. So I'll speak on Styled and Stage first. Styled and Stage came after a no was given to me from two stagers. I had an idea in my head of some things I wanted done. One person responded, but it was in a way that it was very dismissive.
Okay.
The other one just didn't call back. So I said, you know what? I'm on my way to Birmingham, and I was like, you know what? Cherry, I looked over to my friend Rebecca Love, and I said, I'm going to start my own staging company. And she looked at me because she know how I am. She said, oh, okay. And so I called my cousin. I asked her, then I called Miss Angie, and they both agreed to it, and we took off. And same thing kind of happened with Three Ladies in a Plan. Facebook post was made. I was like, you know what? Black and brown business need to do better. We out here just, you're not just embarrassing yourself, but you embarrassing us as a whole. And so anyway, I made a post. My friend Stacy, who was actually the master of conversation and vibe for Coaching and Cocktails, she said, Cherry, I think that's a great idea and you need to start that business like today. So I was like, well, who gonna help me? So I had two people, well, really three. I had three people to chime in and say, they told me, hey, we will help you. And so from there, we had a meeting, and I was like, hey, are you serious? And they said, yep. And from there, we've been going every since.
Yes, all through Facebook.
All through Facebook.
Look at God.
In the know.
amazing.
Facebook in a know. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you no.
It's not a stop. It is just a redirection.
That's
and
right.
Look at how
A
things
pivot.
like that.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So, as you three women are working together, I guess I'll have you answer this, Miss April. How do you find your rhythm as business partners and define your unique ideas also as individuals?
Oh, that's a good one.
So we all bring something different to the table. We all have different personalities. We all have different visions. We all do something different in business. Like she says, she's the visionary. She sees things and just goes for it. I'm more of a marketing, put things together type person. I have not worked with Angie. I'm not with Styled and Stage, but so I don't really know Angie's personality. I just know she's beautiful and she can decorate.
Yes,
So
you can.
I will let her tell you. But from that perspective, I think when you have a lot of different personalities, you have to have different moving parts to make something work. When they all come together, we just agree to disagree, but in the end, we just come together and put a plan together and make it work. We execute.
I think it goes into your vision and your mission. Those are your foundations. So when you have that foundation laid, no matter if I don't like it, I have to go back to what's the mission?
The mission.
What's the vision? What's the philosophy? And you stick to those things, and I think that's what make everything come together and be cohesive. Yeah.
Now, I'm sure there's been challenges along the way, starting even just with this grand opening that we're in the midst of, right? So how do you guys navigate that?
Communication.
Yeah, that's very big.
It all comes down to communication, communicating how we feel about something, communicating about some things that we may not be feeling. So, and I think with Styled and Stage, it's Cherry, myself, and Ariel. We're all in 3 different phases.
Okay.
And we all have 3 different styles. And so it's just marrying all those 3 things together and knowing what one's strengths and one's weaknesses are that balances out in the end. We all have the same goal. We may have different ways of achieving it, but we do communicate and we allow each other to have that room to reach the same goal that everybody else does.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a marriage. I ain't never been married, but it sounds like one.
Absolutely.
If you lack that communication part, it can kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And I get a great sense of respect and oneness with you all.
Absolutely.
And, that's important, especially not just with women, but
Right.
just being
Period.
business partners at all. Because it's like, okay, I could have an idea and you could have one. I can be like, okay, well, because I'm this and that and blah, 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 your idea is dumb and we need to follow this. But
Right.
you, just as you said, listening to one another and knowing what each other's strong points and weaknesses are to where you guys could work together
Right.
cohesively.
And then we got to talk about sometimes with me, I'm learning to pull back, delegate, allow people to step in roles that's unfamiliar to them, but it's so familiar to me. And so I'm having to breathe,
Yes.
put my shoulders back and just say, they got it. And they will. It's kind of like a baby sometimes when they're in their walking stage. You don't want them to fall. You don't want them to hurt their knee and all this
Yes.
stuff. So, but they're going to have to feel it. So then when they feel it, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to fall that way. So, but we have to go through our experiences of understanding, and then that's how we grow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think we all have it's a level of maturity, and I think we all have reached that. I think there's something that comes in your maturity stage
It does.
where things click and it just flows. So we don't have we bump heads, but we handle it in a respectful
Yes.
way
Yeah.
and a professional way. So that makes a difference.
I'm just learning to get there. So hopefully this rubs off on me.
Oh yeah. It will.
But this is, like I've been mentioned, doubling back. This is a big week for you guys. You guys just had your ribbon cutting. Tonight, we have the coaching and cocktails.
Yes.
Okay, now tell us, because I'm just even talking to you guys for less than 10 minutes. I've soaked in a lot of good stuff, and I know you guys have a lot of good wisdom to share with the ladies of Chattanooga and all who come out. So tell me more about what this event is going to be.
So Coaching and Cocktails, what it was about was pretty much what it is, pouring into each other, making sure that we touch different things. And I wanted to make this like a girlfriend session.
Okay.
If we just sitting in the living room and we just, hey, this is what's going on with me, what's going on with you, check-ins. You know how you're supposed to check in with your girlfriends. That's the feel that we want you to take away from with this event. So journals were given for people to write down things in, as well as you had Dr. Lamar Henderson is there. You got Stacy Lightfoot there as the conversation and vibe piece. And I just want, when it comes to women, to be better. I'm a big believer, and we've had this conversation many a times. I say I'm not in competition with anyone. I don't believe in competition.
Yes.
But I do believe in collaborating. So if it's something that I can do to uplift you, if I'm in a space and I know you can do it, I'm going to speak your name. If you're in a space and you know it's something I can do, speak my name. Yeah. So if we start changing the trajectory of how we look at things, I think we will be so much better as women, as a community, as business entrepreneurs, because we'll all eat.
Yes.
Not because you're this person or you do. No, we're going to stop that. So this event, we're stopping it. I think, I think we may end up doing this, maybe every quarter.
Maybe.
Chattanooga ain't ready for every month. We can do every quarter.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
No, that is really good. Now, that's going down. You also have your grand opening coming up.
Yep.
So tell me more about that. How do you feel with all of this going on? And
We're ready.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're
We
ready.
here.
Yes. So yes, it's a grand opening. Basically, just opening our place for the public so they can come see, touch, feel all the furniture, all the decoration, and sometimes you think the things that you see on pictures just does not aren't justified as much as seeing it in person, meeting the three of us with Style and Stage, and seeing what we have to offer, because our spaces also offer where you can rent hourly for podcasters and photographers. So we're doing quite a few different things, and we're just excited. We're ready for everybody to come see what we have and what we can do for you. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Well, how can people get in contact with you, also support? What's the information on the grand opening and other information regarding you guys?
Okay. Well, they can follow us on all social media platforms, Styled and Staged. They can go on our website, which is styledandstagerental.com.
We'll have that for you guys.
And, of course, they can hit us up through email at styledandstagerental.com. And then, of course, if they know us individually, feel free to, I'm Cherry Hudgens on all my platforms, I believe. Boss Lady is another platform I'm on. I'm on quite a few platforms. So feel free to contact any of us. And then Angie as well as April.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have that all for you guys so you can get in contact with each and every one of them and also pull up and have some fun. They got some good gems to share with y'all. I'm learning just by sitting here, so ain't no telling what they're going to share with you when y'all meet them in person. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for coming to speak with me.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to seeing all that you guys have. And I'm serious about this apprenticeship. Y'all, if you even want to be a stager or just learn anything about the business, we'll also have their contact for you to reach out to them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chattanooga, I'll have this information for you and I'll get it with you later. It's your girl, Zainab K here with Brewer Media Group. Have a wonderful day.